June flew by like it really had some place to be. Nonetheless, here are the sneakers I wore in that month. And we'll switch things up a little bit. Decent little variety here. It did rain quite a bit though, so not a lot of suede was worn. Enjoyed my only retail pickup for the month, the Jordan 1 High Washed Black, and one of my favorites, the Adidas Form 84 High UNC. Okay, a hype pack right here. The Jordan 1 High Lost and Found and the Off-White Jordan 1 UNC. Wore one to the movies, one to my first Atlanta Dream game. Pretty enjoyable. Next up, the Social Status Nike Dunk Chocolate Milk and the Air Jordan 6 Georgetown. This happened to still be out when I hit 40K and filmed that video. So the Yeezy 350 V2 Bone and the Neutral Gray for the Air Jordan 1 Low. Two really chill low pairs. It's a vibe. Okay, we have the Adidas Tyshawn Jones Low in green and white and the New Balance 993 Joe Freshgoods Performance Art in sage green. Notice it there. Black skateboarder, black designer. Gotta love it. And a classic. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Just the Converse Chuck Taylor High and the classic red and white. So here are the pairs that I wore in the month of June. Be sure to comment which was your favorite. Did you have a top 3? Just curious to know. Let's get to the rest of the video. What's going on, everybody? So I tried something a little bit different to wrap up June kicks worn, and just go ahead and give me your feedback on that. This was not done to pit any of my sneakers against one another, but it just seemed like an easy way to go ahead and showcase what I wore during the month. And I'm actually wearing a brand new set of pants, so it's not intentionally meant to try to go with every single shoe. I'll be very honest with you, those pants went way better with the actual low profile shoes of either the 350 V2 or the Air Jordan 1 Low Neutral Gray, but I just tossed those on. They're new Maximized track pants. Gymshark had an amazing sale like this whole recent holiday weekend. I took advantage because you guys know I'm always in the gym. I love athleisure. I have those beige pants. I actually wore them in my Curry 4 Floater. I actually wore them in that video, and yeah, I love those pants. So you'll continue to see the black ones and the beige pair on the channel. But more importantly, June was a filled month for movies. It was amazing. So if you're someone that said, hey, June was really slow and dry when it came to sneakers, sorry for you. I mean, I got the pair that I wanted, you know, right back there. I got the pair I wanted. I was content and happy. In terms of movies, I don't know if another month will top June. I just personally don't. So you guys should know by now, or if you don't, I like to do a rundown of kicks and flicks because outside of sneakers, I really love the movies. And also I try to make sure you guys know, like, hey, maybe budget ahead for your kicks. You guys know that's what you'll get over here with myself. It's a little, you know, black sheepish within this space, but that's just who I am. So I'm going to try really fast to run down the 6 movies I saw. I don't necessarily rank them. I'll just give you some quick thoughts on them. There's like 6, so I got to be fast. More importantly, I saw a few of these twice because they were that good. Debating on a third still for a few of them. So let's see. Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. This is arguably hands down the best movie to release all of 2023. It's really that great. Miles Morales, there's nothing to dislike about him, honestly, and just Metro Boomin, I don't know if anything else is played more in my car, in my headphones, when I'm in the gym. Like, I love the entire soundtrack, the cinematography, the animation, everything about this movie hits. And then the cliffhanger they left us on, so I really need the next movie to come out. We can speed up time. I'm okay if it felt like June just really sped by us. I'm okay with that because I need to see more of Miles Morales and the rest of this movie. So Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I understand the shoe became like this really big conversation, and then you had the secondary shoe for Nightcrawler, and that's become a conversation, a little less loved and appreciated than the actual Jordan 1 that came out, but that's fine. For me, I'm there for the movies, and I'm super excited. So I saw that twice, debating a third time before it's out of the theater. Following that, The Boogeyman. I saw that on June 2nd. Yeah, this is a horror movie you can absolutely positively just wait to see until you get home. Now, like me, you probably remember the previous Boogeyman that came out, and that movie was really great, and I loved it, but well, it did its job as a horror movie. I'm not gonna say it was great. It did its job as a horror movie, but in terms of The Boogeyman, yeah. So the father was a therapist and was really, really weak in this movie. Like, I often questioned why he was even present because the children, you weren't there for the children. Like, you were a terrible, weak therapist, and you could not even help your children, like, get through the process of grieving, and the child had to be the one to pretty much save everybody. That's just not cool, in my opinion. So whatever to that. My Regal app is letting me know that I saw Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse again, Monday, June 5th. I told you I saw it twice. Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Another amazing movie. Now, this was, you know, this is the first. This was not directed by Michael Bay, but I still think that as it's still part of like a Michael Bay universe for me, only because he is the producer, but we had an entirely different director. Shout out to black directors just putting out amazing pieces this year, or I should say films this year. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. The soundtrack hit as well. Like, we've had some really great soundtracks. Soundtrack hit amazingly well. I love the story that was told. Really great to follow. We all know that. I mean, Optimus Prime, you can't really go wrong. And my favorite was Mirage. Like, listen, Mirage went up, and if you guys don't know, Pete Davidson played Mirage. Okay, so The Flash. It was the Flash movie. I mean, we know how problematic Ezra is, so I won't speak a whole lot on it. I was really a big part there for the Batmans, just all of them laid out. I still don't want to ruin anything, but a lot of Batmans in there. The Blackening, my goodness, I saw this twice. Every stereotypical joke that a black person will make about a horror movie, yes, it is in there, and the comedy is there, just it hit. So if you're looking for a movie and you really want to go just like see something great, funny, go see that movie. It was hilarious. Again, I saw it twice. If you have a lively theater, it really, really helps. I will say that. Okay, so to get through the rest of these, again, The Blackening, amazing. Listen, the jokes hit. I will say this, the comical parts aren't just what you see in the previews, because I know that's always something we're really afraid of. It's not just that. Elemental, cute Disney Pixar movie, rather long for kids to sit through though. It's like 2 hours, and there was like a short before that. So again, rather long, I think, for kids to sit through. I had to go to the bathroom like twice while I was watching the movie, but super cute. You know what? It reminds me of why I love Disney movies so much. They certainly hit. I don't go and try to see all the animated movies that are necessarily Disney, because I just don't. But for Elemental, this one sparked my interest, and you have a lot of comedy in there just because of the main character, right? Well, yeah, I guess she's still the protagonist, being a little bit of a hothead, of course. The love interest is just super different, 180 from her, goofy, all of that. It hit. I really enjoyed it. So if you were debating on taking kids to see that, I think kids will really enjoy it. You as an adult may also enjoy it. I know that I enjoyed it myself. So I think that's everything. Yeah, so I saw The Blackening, Elemental, The Flash, Transformers, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, and The Boogeyman. So I saw 6 movies in June. And if I had to rank them all, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse is hands down number 1. I would then go Transformers. I would actually then go The Blackening. Then, yeah, I guess we can put The Flash in there. And then Elemental, and then The Boogeyman is dead. Just dead, dead, dead last. Please just wait until that comes out on streaming. Do not pay for it. Do not rent it. You know, I just would say wouldn't even go buy it, right? Because I have unlimited viewing for things I want to go see at the movie theater. It made sense for me to go and check it out as somebody that loves thrillers and horror movies, but it wasn't good enough for me to say, hey, look, yeah, go spend your individual money on it. A little bit different for Transformers, for The Blackening, and for Spider-Man. So which of those were your favorite if you got out to the movies in June? You can also comment below which of the kicks I wore in June were your favorite. Be sure to check out my recent Atlanta vlogs. I think I have all of them up, or if I don't, I have like one more to get up for just that trip. I'm just, you know, getting them up as I'm able to. And hopefully you enjoyed your holiday weekend. I'm actually filming this on the holiday because I stayed in, relaxed, laid out by the pool, trying to be productive, and then carry on with the rest of my week. So I really appreciate you guys. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.